Hello, here we go again. Robert and Ann in the kitchen.
Are we on?
Yes, we've been on for a
Okay.
bit. Yeah.
So we're going to try to make a fruitcake. We've consulted many people about it. Most people think we're absolutely nuts trying this, but we're going to give it a shot. We've got all the ingredients lined up here, as is my habit. I've got 3 large eggs, dried mango, halved maraschino cherries, pitted dates all chopped up, walnuts all chopped up, some flour, some brown sugar, some baking powder, and salt, and a cup of rum. It's the basic ingredients for a fruitcake.
It's rum.
This is a cake that's dedicated to 2 people who spent a lot of time together while they were raising their 6 kids each, Mickey and Lou. So this is dedicated to Mickey and Lou. So first it says, preheat the oven to 300. We did that. And line a 9 by 5 inch loaf pan. We did that. And we also made a little test, cupcake size test on the advice of someone who told us we had to make a test cake because Rob was in the software testing business. Okay, so first of all, in a large bowl, mix the flour, the baking powder, shoop, baking powder, flour, baking powder, salt, sort of makes sense, the white dry ingredients, and it says to mix them, okay, so I'm going to mix them. I've got my mixing stick here, and we're going to mix them. It's not really a complicated thing to mix, but I think we need to get a good mix in here. Get it nice and homogeneous. All right. Looks like it's well mixed. And what do you think?
I would use a whisk, but it's okay.
Whisk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get the right tool to do the job.
Yeah, because it really.
I have a whisk here
Yeah,
to do this.
that's yeah. It's really and make sure
You
that.
want to aerate it a bit too.
Yes.
It's good.
I think it's pretty good.
Okay, we got that whisked in there. Next it says add the walnuts. Add the walnuts. Oh, there's the walnuts. Then it says the dates. Add the dates. There we go. Add the dates. Nice dates. And cherries. Add the cherries. There we go. Cherries. Come on, cherries. And add the cherries. Mangoes. Add the mangoes. There we go. This is getting very colorful very fast. Alright, so it says add all that. And toss to coat. Now this is interesting. Toss to coat.
I would use my stick. Yeah.
This is time for the stick.
Mm.
Now what's interesting here is that, of course, you want to coat all of the fruit with the flour mixture is what basically they're saying here.
Yeah.
So you sort of take it and chomp it around.
Mm.
Make sure that it's getting all coated in there.
There isn't that much flour, right, that goes in there?
No, well, you put the amount they said was 3/4 of a cup.
Yeah, there isn't much flour. It's really a lot of it is this nuts and
You got a lot of fruit and nuts here,
fruits and of course, how much rum did you say?
none yet. But when we get there, it's going to be. What's recommended is start with a cup, and I guess you just keep going from there.
It looks pretty good, Ron.
Yeah, but there's still the flour is not uniformly coating it.
Okay. Did you want to use another tool?
Well, I've got this one here, which I
Yeah,
think
that's a really good one because you can really grab from under. Yeah.
Right, grab from under better.
Yeah.
It's a question of the red stick is good for mixing it, and this is good for grabbing it. So you probably want to use the two of them. Oops, we don't want to lose any of this.
That looks really beautiful. So how long does this fruitcake last?
Last, well, if you eat it, not long. But it's supposed to have quite a long shelf life. I don't know.
I think you got it there, Rob. Yeah, that looks very good.
Okay, so let's assume that coating it is about as far as you can go. Now it says to, in a small bowl, whisk the eggs, brown sugar. So this is my other bowl here. And I have my whisker still thing here. So it says to whisk the eggs. Start with the eggs. Eggs, and it said, I believe, brown sugar. So whisk, and so I whisk eggs, brown sugar.
So there's no grease added to this, no butter, no.
No grease or butter, no. Brown sugar, and it says a half a cup of rum. So this is half a cup of rum until blended. Oh,
Can you smell it? There's no vanilla, no seasonings, it's just rum.
It's quite an adventure here. My thing is coming up. I'll use a spoon. Okay, so let's see. So that's the white eggs, brown sugar, rum, right? Now, this is smooth. Check. Smooth. Is that smooth?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, it says to, stir into fruit mixture, transfer to prepared pan. So you stir this in to the fruit mixture.
You still have leftover rum.
Yeah. The leftover rum has a place in the recipe.
I'm looking forward to know where it is. So how's the consistency? Is it easy to mix?
Well, it's mixing quite nicely so far. It's because of all the great whisking.
Yeah, it looks really lovely.
I have to tell you, that's a very interesting consistency we have here.
Mm-hmm. It's like a wet consistency, Rob?
Nope.
Sticky?
No, it's sticky. It's got stickiness to
Yep.
it. Oh boy, now that's getting a little hard to stir. So,
Let's take a look. Wow, it's very colorful.
yeah. Okay, that's a bit painful. Okay, colorful. This is, okay, just to let you know, this type of thing. Okay, that is like, takes a lot of energy to do that. And it looks like I'm making a granola bar. You don't see that?
Yeah.
That's what it's got the texture of a granola bar. All right, now transfer to prepared pan. Okay, so this now is the prepared pan, and we're going to transfer this.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any practical way to transfer this except one scoop at a time,
Yep. That's the right way to go.
right?
Yep. That's the way to go.
So lifting it up maybe.
Remember to leave a scoop for your sample.
Just I want to make sure that it's uniformly distributed too, so I'm going to schmotch it down a little bit. Put my little sample one here. Is that okay, the
Yep.
sample?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
That's beautiful.
All right. Yeah, it's beautiful, but it's fighting back.
It's like, what are you doing to me? The nature of all these wonderful ingredients.
Oh, yeah, nature.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
And
I thought
it's
we were nuts at
combining
the
them.
Fruit store.
Yeah. It's,
So do you want how many mangoes? You want what? Are you sure those ingredients go together?
Yes.
Luckily, the fruit store is next to the liquor store.
It's true.
So now
Yes,
I've got-
anyway.
As it were, this is what I like doing this. You've got it. This is the. Oh my God! Look at that. Look at that.
That's
Is
beautiful.
that not? I mean, this is really, really pretty.
Yeah. I think this is why fruitcake should cost a lot. I'm
Fruitcake. Fruitcake. This is $32 worth of nuts and
just-
cherries here. Just to let you know, the raw ingredient cost is a ka-ching, ka-ching.
Ka-ching,
okay?
ka-ching, yeah.
And this one here, right? We put it like that.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, the little one is a test one. And this is the real one.
Yes. How long in the oven, Robert?
Well, this is going to take about a week in the oven, according to this. It says once it's at the temperature. Is it at its temperature?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so bake about an hour and a quarter to an hour and a half. And what it wants us to do is after it's basically 75 minutes to check to see if a toothpick comes out clean. You know that little toothpick thing?
Yes.
So what I suggest we do is we put them in now for 75 minutes.
Okay.
So just to take a look, sorry, I'm going to take this out because this is done.
So we have this.
So this is what it looks like, and the little test one is there. And by the way, look at how clean the counter is. Hardly any mess at all.
Yes. Yes.
Now, what we're going to do is after 75 minutes, and before it cools, then you basically put the rest of the rum on top of it, and it soaks in.
Oh, wow.
So right now, we don't put the rum in, but after 75 minutes, we do. Now, we look at this here. So this is the oven is all ready. We put this in.
So in the middle, I guess. Yeah.
As center as we can. And the little one here, we got this tied into the whole cupcake thing, but we're going to put that like that.
Yeah.
So that it's relatively centered, but we also want to see it.
We know that we're going to remove the smaller one sooner because of the size.
So that's
it.
it for now. So we'll pick this up in 75 minutes. Thank you.
See you later. Hi,
Are
Robert.
we on?
Yeah, we were on.
Okay, so just to say, that the timer went off,
Uh-huh.
and we took out our little test one.
Yeah.
Oh, so beautiful.
Oh yeah, I
So
can see it.
beautiful.
Yeah,
The
it's
test
really
one's
beautiful.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And we have to get our Q-tip thing, or not toothpick thing.
Mm-hmm. I have a big one, so this will be
That's
easier
fine.
for you
That's
to
fine.
test.
So you see how it sits here, and it is truly dry all the way through,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, dry. Yep.
And now the next one is in here.
Mm-hmm.
And I had my mitt out.
Okay, it should be under the oven.
My
I
mitt
think.
has been put away. So I
Yes.
take it out again. This is my mitt.
Mm-hmm.
This says show. Okay, so this is a 2-minute situation, not a 1-minute situation. Got the mitt and the clipper. There we go. Okay, so now, just to take a look at that here.
Looks beautiful.
Okay, so we're going to pick a spot right there. And there you go. See?
Quite dry.
Quite correct.
It's very dry.
Quite
Yes.
Okay. So now the next part is the sort of favorite part of most people.
Do we punch holes
is
to
where
put the syrup
we
on top?
basically have to let this soak in gently.
Oh, do we
So
do
put-
we make
put a little
holes in
bit
it?
here.
Do we make holes in it to put the
No,
holes
you
in?
just let it drip in. That's all.
Oh wow, I like that.
Gently.
Oh, look at it going in. Oh my god.
You
It's
notice it just sort of
it's
sucks
like
in.
super thirsty. Oh wow.
By the way, that seems to be absorbed. It's not seeping around the edge.
No, it just right away it says give me more. A very thirsty cake.
We'll just let it go. Just let it leave for a few minutes.
Mm-hmm. So now I understand this whole thing about fruitcake and, you know, getting drunk on fruitcake.
Oh yeah. Apparently you can keep just putting alcohol in it forever and ever. But
Does it edge here?
you want to have a taste of the rum before we?
No. I did take a taste of that. It looks very much, you know, 40 proof. Oh wow. Yeah, it gets absorbed very fast.
Yeah, it's gonna
Even
goes
on the
right,
edges.
right in there. Just let
Mm.
it sit in there, and then you pour it in. And
Mm-hmm.
goes in. It's interesting how it's going in. Wait a few minutes. Let it says slowly.
And there's no more baking after this. It just sits.
No, you just let it dry out.
Okay.
Let it be by its lonesome.
Wow.
But you can see the different fruits there and nuts at the top.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's cherries and dates and mango fruits. All of it is sort of sitting there at the top. Now you can see, if you look at it, you can see where it dries out because you see the pores.
Mm-hmm.
So you see the pores are like over here, there's some pores that definitely are wanting some more alcohol.
Yeah, there.
Here, there. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
If you just watch it, you'll see it get sucked right into the dough. The idea was to have a shot of brandy every day. You put another shot in there, and after a few months, it's like pickled.
But does it say to put the alcohol all at once, or?
Yep, it said half of it while it was before and half it now. Just said slowly put it on. Slowly.
I don't think we can. Just give it a good drizzle.
Slowly. But that's quite a high cake. And you see it's all the way up the top there.
Yeah.
There's a fruit fly that's coming and say hello.
Well, yeah, of course. Got fruits there. Okay. You can pour some more. And we're almost there. It's taking 6 minutes in the pouring here. And we're still pouring. And add a little bit more there. That's going to be the delicious one to taste. And then some more.
You can imagine also putting a glaze on top of this, or a white frosting.
Oh dear, yes. The white frosting, I certainly can see that.
The white frosting is, of course, what they do for wedding cakes.
And we are almost 7 minutes into the pouring.
Well, it's really getting absorbed. I mean, you see it actually getting absorbed. It's getting.
Yep.
It's like a little sponge there. It's not in any rush, but it absorbs it, and then you just pour a little more on, and it absorbs a little more.
Okay.
Almost done. Almost done. We can definitely, at this time, see. Probably need a little more here.
Let go. And a little bit for that last bit there. And then we're pretty done.
There we go. So
Okay.
that's for now.
Yep. There we go.
And thank you, Anne and Robert, baking a traditional, what do you call it, a fruitcake. So have a good day.
Bye.
Enjoy. Stay safe. Bye.
So here we go. I am looking at the actual sample, which is the test size of the fruit cake, which was prepared by Robert last night. And you can see the inside, you can see the top, and we cut it in half, and there is the other half. And now, Robert, will you have a taste of it? Okay, here we go. Robert will have a taste. And Robert, what do you think?
It's fabulous.
Yeah?
Really tasty.
Very tasty. So there goes our...
Not too sweet, but melts in your mouth. Really, really good. And you try yours?
I'm going to try mine right now. Oh, wow. It's really delicious.
Okay.
A nice crunch to it. Very nice.
The quality factors are all there, so it looks good.
Not sweet.
The color's good, colorful, mosaic. It's got a beautiful taste. It's sweet, of course, but not overwhelming. And even though it's like laced with rum, it just makes it taste better. It doesn't really taste like you're drinking alcohol.
Yep, very good.
And
Delicious.
it also is just plain delicious. So I think it's a perfect accompaniment to a breakfast. So have a very good day. I think it passes most of the tests that I have for quality factors: the look, the sight, the sound, and of course the smell. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Robert.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So just to share with everybody, this is what our fruitcake looked like after the fact. And you'll see that it's on this nice red fruitcake serving plate. And you see the nuts and the fruits jump out of it. And I'm just going to sort of turn it around here. Turn it around by walking around it. So you get the nice look of that cake side view here. Side view of it looks like a loaf. Side view, and then the other view here. This is the other side. Again, perfectly symmetrical. And if I walk around this way, you'll be able to see the other side here in the front. And that of course, orange that jumps out of there is the chopped up mango. We've got cherries in there. We've got chopped up dates. We've got lovely chopped walnuts in there. Anyhow, that's the beautiful fruitcake that we put together. Thank you very much for sharing with us. It's a delicious, delicious meal. Cheers.